On episode 88 of He Said, She Said movie reviews, we take a look at the movie Annabelle Comes Home. Written by Gary Dauberman and James Wan. Directed by Gary Dauberman. Starring Vera Farmiga, Patrick Wilson, McKenna Grace, Madison Iseman, Katie Sarife, and Michael Cimino. Welcome to He Said, She Said movie reviews. This is the podcast where a happily married couple with similar but different movie taste take a quick, spoiler-free look at the movies, helping you make the right decision before your next movie. I'm your host, Tim.
And I'm April.
So we got to see Annabelle Comes Home. April gives this movie 3.5 stars, and I give it 4 stars. We'll tell you all about it right after these 2 trailers.
The first trailer we saw was 21 Bridges, a disgraced detective in the NYPD, is given a shot at redemption. The release date is September 21st, 2019. It's with Chadwick, Boseman, Keith David, and Taylor Kitsch. My favorite from Friday Night Lights.
Okay, the second trailer was Dr. Sleep, and this is years following the events of The Shining. Yes, this is The Shining Part 2. Adult Dan Torres meets a young girl with similar powers as his and tries to protect her from a cult known as the True Knot, who prey on children with powers to remain immortal. This has a release date of November 8th of 2019. It stars Rebecca Ferguson, Ewan McGregor as the grown-up Dan Torrance, and Jacob Tremblay. I'm really excited to see this. As I said, it's The Shining Part 2, and to me, this movie, just looking at the trailer, is full of eye candy. Can't wait to see this.
The storyline was, of course, for this movie was while babysitting the daughter of Ed and Lorraine Warren, a teenager and her friend unknowingly awaken an evil spirit trapped in a doll. And, of course, the doll is Annabelle. This is, of course, the third in this chapter. The director is Gary Dauberman. He's known for, this is his first directing credit. He's also a writer. He's known for Annabelle 1, 2, 3, It Chapter 2, and The Nun. And of course, he wrote this with James Wan, who's known for Saw 3, The Conjuring 2, The Nun, and Aquaman.
Great cast in this movie. It has Vera Farmiga, Patrick Wilson, McKenna Grace, Madison Iseman, Katie Sarife, and Michael Cimino.
And the runtime was 106 minutes, pretty much almost perfect. Rated R for horror, violence, and terror.
So, wow, to me, this movie, I love horror movies, and horror's kind of my thing. And this movie just started it off right out of the gate with a bang.
Yes, it did. I have to say, I loved Annabelle, the first one. The second one, we weren't crazy about. But this one, it was really scary. Like the hairs on your, arm, just a neck, just stand up. And yes, it gets you right from the start.
What was exciting for me, what I like about this movie, not what was exciting for me, what I like about this movie was this is not, in the whole Annabelle series, in the whole Conjuring world, they're not relying on gore for the scare. Right. This is very much of an old-timey, more of a horror movie. A lot of bump scares. And they do, in my opinion, I love the bump scares. They do, in this movie, they did a really good job of ramping you up, then boom! Yeah. They scare you.
Okay, you
loved it.
Just scared me. Okay. The theme was forgiveness. The acting, it was good. I thought McKenna Grace did a great job in the role of the daughter.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
She was amazing.
She was shining. She's going to be a future star.
Yeah, definitely. It was well directed, and the score definitely added to the creepiness factor.
Yeah, that helped build that suspense. They used that music as almost as a third actor, so to speak, and they just used the music too to build it up. I'm not going to slam on the desk again.
Thank you. What'd you think about the cinematography?
I enjoyed it. They gave it the movie, the cinematography along with the production design. I think the movie's set in the 70s, and they used the cinematography and the production design to really give it that 70s feel. I really felt like I was watching a movie almost that was filmed in the 70s. So I thought that part was really good. And
they did a great job with that.
And the special effects, too. I mean, they didn't rely heavily on CGI in this movie. The special effects, I think, were a lot more mechanical special effects.
Right.
The fog that came around the house, even, the objects moving and turning on. It didn't rely on heavy special effects. I like that.
Yeah, I did too. And I just thought just how they made the dolls, the animals or whatever come to life. I thought they did a very, very good job. And I thought the pace moved along really well for a horror film.
I will say, and I'm going to try not to spoil this for you. For me, I still give it a 4 stars because I really enjoyed this movie. It really did a good job of making your skin crawl, making you look over the seats. But there was one thing that really disappointed me in this movie. The last 2 minutes of the movie.
Okay, Tim went on and on, y'all, about how it was more of he didn't like the Hallmark ending. So that's...
When I mean Hallmark ending, yeah. I mean it was like a Hallmark movie on the Hallmark channel.
Yes.
It was a really good, scary movie. Then everything got resolved, and then they threw in this last 2 minutes.
Okay, don't give it away.
Right. I'm not giving it away, but it's a what?
But I will say that... It was a good movie, but again, the end, I just, I wish, we see this a lot where movies are well made and then the end, it just starts to kind of a little bit unravel.
But thankfully, this was only in the last 2 minutes of the movie.
Well, yeah, but you felt that. I felt like the end could have been stronger. That was just me. There were a few things that happened at the end. However, with that being said, I thought it was pretty solid for a horror movie. I like movies that don't rely on, gore and horrible evil. Now, granted, there's some scary things in here.
And there's some horrible evil.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a possessed doll.
But it's different. I can't explain it. Then we don't watch those hacker up type.
Yeah, I know. It's funny because the co-writer on this, James Wan, he's known for the Saw movies, and those are pure gore horror, and neither April and I like those movies.
Now, I will say though that it just, especially the beginning of this movie, it is creepy enough to make you think about later. I mean, it's just there is no way you're going to see this movie and not think about it later, just because you're going to think about spirits. You're going to think about people that do bad things, There's a lot you're going to think about, but you're going to see it. And for the most part, you're going to probably be glad you did. One
last comment from me. As I said, I really enjoy horror movies. And a lot of times I'll go to a horror movie and I'll end up laughing more than I'll end up because some things are it's just downright funny what they're trying to do to get a scare.
Right.
I jumped a couple times in this movie.
Yeah.
I don't usually jump in movies.
Yes.
If you like scary and you like to have to look over your seat or look underneath the seat, I mean, they did a really good job. I was pleasantly surprised with Annabelle Comes Home.
Yeah, and there was some screaming by me, definitely, in a low, kind of a low, what would you call it, Tim?
I wouldn't call it screaming. You were scream laughing, which was just the weirdest thing coming from you. I think the people next to me moved over one seat.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, but it was good. So y'all go see it. And listen, I hope you're enjoying your summer at the movies, and we appreciate your support.
Yes, thank you so much. And we don't forget, we're coming up to our 100th episode. We have our 100th episode contest. We're giving away a $100 movie gift certificate to one lucky subscriber. If you want details, go out to hesaidshesAidmovies.com/contest and you'll read up all about it. We look forward to announcing your name on our 100th episode.
And we will see you at the movies.
See you at the movies.